Court does call the case of Arbor Manor versus Jamaica Jones.
Good morning, Your Honor. Parissa Gazari appearing for plaintiff.
I'm here.
Hello, Ms. Jones. All right.
Hi.
All right. What is plaintiff's claim?
Your Honor, the outstanding balance is $2,841, which includes court costs.
Righty. And Ms. Jones, how were you intending on getting that paid?
Your Honor, I stated that it was $119.71.
119.
So it was $1,971.
All right. So you're about 1,000 off, but what's your monthly rent?
The monthly rent is $657.
Okay, so let me ask you this. If I take that amount, I'm just approximating numbers, plus your court costs, I'm going to get up to around the figure that plaintiff's claiming. Are you looking at your total at the end of October, not including your November?
Yes.
Okay, so the number that plaintiff is giving me, because we're in November, is what you owe through November.
Okay.
Okay. So in any event, how are you intending on trying to get this paid?
I applied for the emergency thing through DHS. I also have 1,100 in money order. The reason why I haven't paid for it was because they have not fixed anything in my house that I put in order for.
All right. So you have repair issues?
Yes.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to require that you file a written answer with the court. You need to file that written answer by November 13th. You need to provide a copy to plaintiff's counsel of that written answer listing out your reasons for why you haven't paid the rent. I will adjourn this matter out to November 14th, 2025 at what? At noon. That is an in-person hearing. You must appear at the courthouse. There is also a form in the packet that you received called a rental assistance form. If you've applied for SER, you need to fill that form out, submit it to the court. That form needs to be in the court by next Wednesday.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, thank you. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Cherry Hill Administration versus Dion Ragland.
Parissa Gazari for plaintiff.
They're trying to unmute. She's staring at that screen, willing to unmute. All right. Good morning, Mr. Ragland.
Good morning.
All right. What is plaintiff's claim in this case?
Your Honor, the outstanding balance is $9,749, which includes $175 in court costs.
All right. Okay, Mr. Ragland?
Yes,
All right. How are you intending on getting that paid?
I have money orders stating that I have paid up, and I have documents to send to the court to show that I have paid rent.
Okay, so
I have paid $8,280 of money orders that I have, plus my security deposit and a cleaning fee that they charged me for.
okay, I just want to make sure I'm following you. You say that's the total amount you paid since you moved in?
Yes, what they
Okay.
say that I owe.
I'm sorry. What'd you say?
The total amount since 12/24.
I have a money order from 12/04/24 stating of when the last time I paid rent up until now. I have money orders to show that I have paid.
Okay. So just so that I'm clear, you, based upon what you're telling me,
Yes,
you're saying you paid everything except about $1,500 of this.
yeah. So whatever,
Right.
yeah, whatever. Yeah, they just yes.
Okay. All
I
right.
can send the email over to you guys today to show the courts.
Well, I don't know that we're going to be able to resolve it
Okay.
today.
Okay.
Okay.
No problem.
If you've got all of those money orders, what I'm going to need
Okay.
is for you can send a copy to the court. I'm still going to adjourn the case out, okay?
Okay, that's fine.
So if you want to send a copy to the court, you can, and I'd suggest that you do, and also send a copy to the attorney's office for the plaintiff, for your landlord,
Okay,
okay?
yes.
So that everybody can begin to compare numbers. I will adjourn this out to November 14th, 2025 at noon.
Yes.
At 12 noon. That's an in-person hearing, so I'll need you to come down to the courthouse. And I think I'm pretty good at math, so I can look at it and try to figure out where we are. All right?
All right. There you go. Yeah.
Okay,
For the email.
okay.
into the court.
Can I have
We'll see you
the
then.
email? Can I have the email?
I'm
sent
sorry?
to the court? Can I have the email?
Yes, can you put that in the chat for them? We'll put it in the chat for your worker that's there,
Yes.
Ms. Horton.
Yes.
Yes, good
We'll
morning.
send that. Good morning. So we'll put it in the chat for the email for him to get the documents to us.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you guys. You guys have a great weekend.
All right, you too. Thank you.
In today's courtroom session, two powerful cases unfolded, each showing a raw clash between authority and desperation. Case 1, Arbor Manor versus Jamaica Jones. The moment Jamaica Jones stood before the judge, the tension in the room could be felt through the screen. Her voice trembled, not out of fear, but out of frustration. She said, "They haven't fixed anything in my house. That's why I haven't paid." It was a line that froze the entire courtroom. The plaintiff's attorney, Parissa Gazeri, maintained her calm composure, standing there like a symbol of professionalism, while Jamaica was pure emotion. The judge, calm yet firm, looked directly at her and said, "File a written answer, or the court will take action." That's when Jamaica snapped back. I already applied for emergency assistance through DHS. You could sense it. The clash between systemic authority and personal struggle. Her frustration wasn't just about rent. It was about being unheard, about living in a home she claims was never fixed, yet still being chased for payments. The courtroom became silent. Every word she said carried pain, but the judge stayed procedural, controlled, composed, and decisive. This wasn't just a rent dispute, it was power versus pain. And when the judge adjourned, Jamaica's body language said everything. A tenant fighting against a system she believes doesn't listen. Moments like these are what make courtroom reality so gripping. Not because of who's right or wrong, but because of how human the struggle is. Case 2, Sherry Hill administration versus Dion Ragland. Yeah, if Jamaica Jones brought emotion, then Dion Ragland brought proof. She walked into the courtroom with visible confidence and declared, "I have money orders to show that I have paid rent." The judge leaned forward, his tone calm yet commanding. "How much have you paid in total?" Dion didn't hesitate. She fired back with numbers, documents, and receipts. She said she had paid over $8,000 and that her landlord was lying. You could almost feel the judge's patience being tested. But here's what made this case different. Dion didn't back down. Her voice carried both frustration and pride. She wasn't just defending herself, she was fighting for her truth. The plaintiff's lawyer, again, Parissa Gazeri, tried to maintain order and logic, but Dion's defiance was unstoppable. At one point, the courtroom fell silent. Everyone could see it. This wasn't just a legal argument, it was a war between honesty and authority. Dion's energy dominated the space, emotional, determined, and raw. Whether she was right or not, one thing was clear. She believed every word she said, and that conviction turned an ordinary rent case into a moment of truth. In both cases, we see something deeper, something beyond paperwork and rent disputes. We see two women standing up against systems, lawyers, and procedures, each trying to prove that their side of the story matters. The judges may be calm, the lawyers professional, but behind every outburst lies a lifetime of struggle. And that's what makes these courtroom moments so unforgettable. Because in the end, justice isn't just about verdicts. It's about voices that refuse to stay silent, voices that demand to be heard